Chores suck. Life is rough. And there's a lot to keep up with. Hustle culture makes you feel like you're never doing enough. And it makes you feel unsatisfied with the life you already have. And it can feel like a lot. Do the dishes, do the laundry, clean the toilet, pay your bills, tidy up. But what if you just did what you wanted to do? What if you just slept in? What if you ate whatever you felt like? What if you didn't do chores until you actually wanted to? Could you still get things done? Would you even survive? What if by some crazy miracle it all worked out? What if you became the most effective you've ever been? What if you get so much done that you surprised yourself? What if you did things you never even dreamed were possible? See, life is a mix of all kinds of tasks, and recently I started working for myself a lot more. And something about being on your own time and alone makes tasks feel like they pile up into infinity. Every time one thing is complete, you feel like you should immediately move on to the next, in a state of perpetual motion, just hoping to keep the gears turning. If I can just get these few things done today, then maybe I'll have time to finally relax tomorrow. If I don't do something now, I'm gonna fail. But those are just thoughts, and if all you do is follow them, you're doomed to feel behind forever. The tricky part is, some of that stuff does need to get done. But what if it didn't feel like work? What if it felt effortless? Some of us wake up tired and slow. Some of us wake up ready to go. Some people talk until their head hits the pillow. Others need time to unwind before they can rest. But we're sold this idea that to fit in, we have to do what most people do. And the truth is, we're not all the same. And when we lean into that, when we understand ourselves better, we might actually become better versions of ourselves. I tried it, and now there's no going back. I slept until I felt like it. I went to bed when I felt tired. If I wanted to sit on my phone for 3 hours scrolling, I did. And what I didn't expect was how much I got done. There's something powerful about doing everything you want to do in the moment, because eventually you're left with a question, what now? And that's where the journey actually begins. The problem is, we rarely give ourselves enough space to slow down and ask that question. Once you reach that place, you jump into action with excitement, because doing the pointless things will eventually leave you empty. And at some point, you'll be motivated to do the things that actually fill you up, the things that need to get done. And it won't feel like work, it'll feel like excitement, because you've done all the fun things already. Days will fly by. You'll be fully immersed in things that once felt like work, because when you're doing things because you want to, because you feel inspired to, life flows in ways you couldn't imagine. Now, this isn't an excuse to do nothing, and some parents or people working 12 jobs are probably thinking this sounds ridiculous. But it's not an excuse to neglect yourself or your responsibilities. It's about finding a way that works with your life. A way that makes life feel a little less like a chore and a little more like a game you get to play. You still have to make the right choices. You still have to take responsibility, eat crap for decades, or get into meth, and you'll feel the consequences. But if you already know what the right choices are, you just struggle to make them, see what happens when you stop resisting life and start letting things flow. Get paper plates for a while if you hate doing dishes. Pay someone else to clean your house just once and see how it feels. When you flow with life instead of against it, other things start to flow too. Opportunities, relationships, peace. That's all on the other side of working with life, not against it. That's what this channel is about. I've found a way to eat the healthiest I ever have, to get my chores done, to get the right amount of sleep, to socialize, exercise, and be with friends. And it's never been easier, because I don't feel forced to do these things. I feel inspired.
If you want to find more flow in your life, or you want those hard things to be a little bit easier, say working out and eating healthier, I have some videos coming up for you. I have an easy to follow plan on how to eat healthier and be the fittest you've ever been. And it'll feel almost effortless. Subscribe to my Patreon and you'll get early access to that, so you can start off your 2026 as a new you. Thanks for watching. This is Lucky Living.